of the top teams in the nation set to square off and see who has the upper hand, at least for the moment. A top 10 in-conference showdown awaits. Welcome between the hedges to Athens, Georgia and Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see the number 9 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Georgia Bulldogs. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. LSU ready to kick it away to get things started. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense will go on the attack first. They'll send the tight end in motion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Floats it out in space. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down and nothing doing there. The Dogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. From the gun. Give on the inside. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. Pulls it in. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. The give to the tailback. Crosses the 45. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field, what a big game for the offense.
Guys, it's almost impossible to overstate the importance of this game. The result might well be the cut line between really good bowl and the playoffs.
It's a really good point, Reese, because at this point of the season late, this is a resume builder, and this might be the win that you need to improve your status and impress the committee so that they put you in the college football playoff.
Yeah, in these top 10 games, they get more attention. More people are there, more people are covering, more people are talking about it, more people are spreading it. So, obviously, to do it on this stage will go a long way to determine whether this team gets in the playoff.
And it's right down the boulevard. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. The LSU Tigers offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And they are going to be met up front by a defensive line group that is going to make life miserable on the offensive line and the quarterback and this whole offense, David.
And this offense is fully aware of the challenge in front of them. This defensive line is quick, they're physical, they're powerful, they wreck games. They individually take over because of their greatness. It's focal point 1, 2, and 3.
They're physical and athletic, and that's the thing that's so dynamic about this position group, right? They stop the run, they get after your quarterback. Tremendous challenge for this offensive line to try and match that physicality. We'll see if they can get it done.
Makes the grab. It's Cherry. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line as this offense tries to mount a drive. Quick release on the RPO. Now, guys, when it comes to LSU, they've climbed into the top 10, been through some battles, proving themselves to be one of the best teams in the country. What do you think about their chances of staying there?
Well, they got to keep playing at a high level, and obviously they've had tons of success now to crack into the top 10. I'll tell you, when you get top 10, David, you get everybody's attention.
Yeah, you get everybody's attention, but I hope this team ain't just searching for a top 10. Like, I hope they're trying to be the best team in the country. And
looking deep. And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense. Defense with pass interference coming.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught.
Under fire. They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back.
man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover. And the offense falls out.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Lost the fire on second down. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down. He makes the grab. They say all games count the same, but you get to this portion of the season and a chance to win a top 10 battle like this carries a little extra weight.
And whoever keeps the top 10 number beside their...
Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And don't get it twisted. A big part of this team's formula for success defensively is getting after the quarterback. In their last game, they had 6 sacks, won the game. They know they've got to be able to get after the QB in this one. Put some pressure on them, and they're already off to a great start.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, he drops to throw. Works the middle. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And we're even here in the first.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
On the run from inside his own 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Going right to work up top. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down.
That's an absolute strike right there. Giving me some Stetson Bennett vibes, some Aaron Murray vibes, even Matthew Stafford with the arm talent on that throw. I'll tell you, they can attack any spot of the field in the passing game because of this guy's talent.
Throws to the tight end. Working that left side. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the tight end. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7.
Well, this offense has shown you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they've completely flipped the field.
Pocket breaking down. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Wants to go up top. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Well, the offense has tried to throw the football twice now in goal-to-go situations. They haven't come up with anything positive. You know the windows get a lot smaller down here. This is going to be a very tough play on third down trying to generate a touchdown.
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
This defense is playing excellent on this drive here in critical down and distances. 2nd and goal and 3rd and goal. They're able to get sacks and push the offense back, now forcing a field goal try.
And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Never a doubt. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. He'll start the return inside his spot. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Cherry. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
He hits the tackle at the 47-yard line. First down for the offense.
They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Leaves it with the back. And the run is for no gain and no more time left on the clock in the first quarter. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. They go to the draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He stopped immediately. This dog crowd is off the leash, and they are coming after them, bringing noise on 3rd down. Throws to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He makes a yard line. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Here comes the heat. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. And no shortage of the big boys coming out of Baton Rouge as LSU's defense in the backfield again.
Yeah, you talk about tall, long, athletic guys that get after the quarterback. LSU, they typically have a lot of those guys. That's a really fun thing to have when you're a defensive coordinator.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. From the shotgun, the inside give. And this one will be stopped for no gain. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And they
intercepted. Taking it the other way. Did some work on the return. They mark him out of bounds right at the 20.
And what a great moment for that young man right there. That's his first career interception in college football. He's a guy that's worked so hard. He wanted to make an impact for his defense this year and comes up with a massive play right there.
guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. They'll move the wide receiver. He'll start this drive firing. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. The play-action fake. He's got him in the flat. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bring in the heat. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
You know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And he was virtually unblockable on that play. You know, it reminds me of seeing the highlights of my partner here, David Pollock, a guy that doesn't like to talk about his own greatness, so I'll do it for him. David raised the bar in the standard for D-line play at the University of Georgia. It was his athleticism. It was his tenacity. He wasn't just getting sacks and tackles for losses. He was picking off passes and taking them to the house. He was like the honey badger before the honey badger, but playing D-line. All-time.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Hand off from the shotgun. Turning it on. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. BYU is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Ty Detmer, this might not be over just yet. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Cincinnati. We'll circle back if anything changes in this interesting Big 12 matchup. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Pulls it in. It's Cherry. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Right down the middle. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Oh, he's got some space. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Snagged out of the air. And the Tigers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Working that left side now. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Stopped at the 46-yard line and just making a play and turning in the interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. From inside the 40 at the 37, it's first down. To the ground, he's got it again. Slithers into space. And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats. It's a reverse. That did not fool anybody. The defense right there to knock him down for the big loss. To the air on second down. Here's a heat. That pressure got to him, and he just from the 22. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. So they'll send out the field goal unit. And there is a degree of difficulty with this one, a 47-yarder from the right hash. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. His drive will open from the 15. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Got the quick pass. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10. The Tigers in the hurry-up. To the air on first down. It's on target and complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Cherry. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. They're going to go to the air on third and short. Complete. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. LSU getting set on first and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Quick completion on the out route. Defense uses the sideline there, and he gets it into plus territory at the 49. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up-tempo. Dumps it to the back. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half. Looking to throw on first down. Finds a soft spot in the middle.
Well, you've seen the last 2 plays now. This guy's versatility. You've seen why he might be playing on Sundays in the not-too-distant future. This guy can catch the ball. He's a big part of their passing game, and he's a weapon and a guy that this defense has got to be ready for.
The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Looking to pass inside the red zone. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Athens. And the undisputed star of the half has been that lockdown corner. The coaches told us how good he was, but I almost think they undersold how impactful he would be. Ultra physical with zero hesitation. And with hands like that, I wonder if they don't think about using him in the passing game at some point. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas between the hedges in Sanford Stadium.
And the Dogs will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Got the quick completion. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Oh, they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Wants to go up top. Quickly complete. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Now the play fake. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. They boot it away. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. Bunch formation for these receivers. Handoff to the single back.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Keeps it on the bootleg. Got his man. Brings it to the open. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got his man on the right.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with that.
A shot for the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Georgia! The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
And one of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. RPO complete to open the drive. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Gets the back moving. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. If there's ever been a position group that sort of identifies with the team's mascot, it would be the bulldog mentality of this Georgia front.
Those hunkering down dogs up front, they got to hunker down and stop the run and be physical, and then go. And guess what? It gets into passing situations. Now I'm quick. Now I'm on the edge. Now I'm making that quarterback's life a living you-know-what.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. He's got the tight end. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Punt is on its way. Wants to return it. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Dogs! And the pummeling has started.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Appalachian State is ahead in this one, and we've seen this program pull off some incredible wins over the years, but they're not there yet. They're up by 6 over Arkansas State. We'll keep you updated on things in a game that could alter the balance of power in the Sun Belt. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26.
Good enough for a first down.
Right back to the well. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Trying play action. Looking to the big tight end. Got him downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the 1st down.
At the 40. That's a 1st down for the offense.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Working the middle. Makes the grab and knock down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Makes the catch. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You can tell he's thrown over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
LSU looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looking to throw on 3rd. And that one is picked off in the end zone.
And he can fill up the hand now with that pick, man. That's number 5 on the season. Consistently making plays for his defense. Always a guy where we're going to be calling his name over and over again.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. It's complete to the left. He gets it up close to the 25. Out of bounds, they'll mark it at the 24.
At the 24-yard line. Brings up.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll leave it with him. Got the 1st down and more. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. 1st down here for the offense. Might as well give it to him again. Across the 45. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. And the Bulldogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Firing to the right, complete. Gets enough for the 1st down, but not sure they'll get another playoff here in the 3rd quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. So 1st down will open up the final period. And the timing just a hair off. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. He wants to throw it again. This time it's complete. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. They tack on another score, and how about the way this team has responded to a loss and now about to move to 9-1. With that last one, he now has 40 career touchdown catches.
I mean, he's just been a playmaker. This guy, they feature him. He's been in the end zone that many times because they can feature him in so many ways. They find ways to get him the football because Palmer, he always makes plays.
And he's always open even when he's not. Throughout his career, think about it. Single covered, double covered, triple covered. You're still throwing him the ball because he's going to find a way to make it happen. 40 TD catches. That is awesome.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. This was certainly not their best effort. I believe this team is much better than it performed today, but they're going to pay the consequences of losing this ball game. With the catch, it's Cherry. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch.
And that's a 1st down.
To the air on 1st down. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50.
1st down for the offense.
Wide receiver going in motion. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. There he goes. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down.
Good enough for a 1st down.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll send the back in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. Swings it out to the flat. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long.
On the play. 3rd down coming.
From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs.
And 1st down for the offense.
He'll keep it himself. Got some room, headed to the goal line. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
LSU.
They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, LSU! Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead and how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Safe completion on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
Second down coming up.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Pushes the pile for a couple of yards down at the 12. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down. Georgia lining up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the returner is stopped. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Wants to go up top on 1st down. With the catch, it's Cherry. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Power football with the run. He's going to lose a yard. Sticks on 2nd down. Motion from the wide receiver. He'll take it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to take off. Running into the open space. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? LSU moving quickly, going to work again on 1st down. They're looking to pass from the red zone. He's got it and still on his feet. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
Brings up 2nd down.
Off play action. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. So now with 1st and goal, let's see what LSU does here. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we've certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Looking to get it in. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job, or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
A 4th quarter field goal down by this much, that's a lot like putting a lipstick on the proverbial pig. Doesn't do much to change the looks. Got to score the touchdown on 4th and goal. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Got his man quickly. Steps out of bounds across the 25. They'll mark it at the 26, and a good pickup for this offense here. Quarterback on the keeper. Able to scrounge 3. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, two really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not. And that demonstrated itself today. The higher-ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got so much talent. They look good today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.